This is the Hungry Pyknic, and this is Smokescreen. The key of the song
It's in G.
is in G, and Jake's going to go through the structure and the general overview of the song in terms of its notes and, again, the key.
All right, sounds good. So this song is in G, and it's played in a 5/8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and so 4 sets of 5, and then when it switches, it does 5 sets of 4. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 and then back.
Nice.
It really is just the 2 parts.
It's as simple as that.
There is a other part at the end of the song I just showed you earlier. That's playing underneath the chorus.
It's I don't even know if it's really hearable.
I mean, it's there, but it's not supposed to stand out. It's just supposed to accent everything, because there's 2 of your voices going on there, and the main lead guitar, so we don't want it to have too much going on. Well, I mean, too much in the foreground.
In the foreground,
yeah.
It's still layered as in terms of how THP does that in its own signature way.
Yeah.
Of course, but yeah, it's not too all over the place.
Yeah.
It's not too colorful.
And then the solo, I'm playing a G minor pentatonic scale. So, you know, you can listen to it if you want to learn it. You'll figure it out. Just remember the scale I'm using and you'll get the whole thing. Cool solo, though. It's all done in a 5. So.
Yes, I was going to say,
well,
no, it's not done.
I'm not playing a lot of stuff in 5 in the solo, but I'm making sure to remember that there's a 5 being played behind me. Whereas, like, in Do or Die, that whole solo is played in a 3.
In a 3.
On purpose. Whereas this one's a little bit more lax that way. But it's still a key. It's very aware of what's going on in the rest of the song.
The intention of following the 5 time signature is not sort of in the 4 when you play your solo in this
not in this one. It still sounds pretty good. So I mean, that's really the whole of the song. It's actually pretty simple compared to some of the other ones. It's not necessarily a pop song, but I certainly could see it in that realm, even though it's a little heavier and it's
more in the heavier pop side, if there is such a side.
Yeah, you know,
it's
power
in the realm,
pop, as Hungry Pyknic tends to do.
Absolutely, power pop. It's definitely in the realm of Cynic. That's for sure. Yeah. It stands on its own, but it's definitely light years away from a song like Luster, for example.
Oh yeah,
or even our shall I spoil it quickly? Our next song, which I'm not going to tell anyone about yet.
Oh yeah, that'll come out soon.
That will come out soon. This part of the video is all about, as we've done in other videos, the sort of storyline, the narrative, the lyrics of the song. Now, whose idea was this song in the first place?
This was my song.
This was Jake's song.
And originally the lyrics were, I mean, it was a cataclysm that was happening, but the main character, it was actually a guy, and in this particular one, so if you remember the old Flintstones, the intro to it where he's banging on the door to get in. Now, it's not quite like that, because he's like mad at her, right? So in this,
totally different
in the original that I had I'd written some lyrics, it was similar. He's like, yo, you gotta open the door, because he knows the cataclysm is coming, and he's like, yo, babe, we gotta leave.
Yeah. He's above and beyond worried at this point. He knows it's coming.
Yeah,
it's crushing.
So that's just kind of all I really had, and it was.
But you had the idea of smoke or fog or something shrouding.
Yeah.
And basically enclosing this city, shall we say, or town, wherever the main protagonist
we leave
live.
Some things vague, actually.
This is one of those few songs that we've ever done where it's very open to, and you could put yourself vicariously in the shoes of these characters, or you could maybe think of a movie. Yeah, if you want, in sort of reference. It's kind of open to interpretation.
It also
in
can
terms
be
of
a metaphor as
filling the
well.
slots.
So
And a
the
metaphor,
whole point,
absolutely. For things to come. An anxiety, a sort of angst about what's to come. I actually thought about the, I think it was like the volcanic eruption of like 536 AD, where it affected quite a bit of Europe and actually started like some plagues. I think there was like the plague of Justinian. It helped to sort of bring down the Roman Empire in those early days. I know in Norse mythology there's something called, oh my god, it's like they have their own apocalypse. It seems like a lot of different cultures have their own sort of versions of what's going to happen to the end of the world. Christianity's got revelations, etc. In Norse mythology, Ragnarok, I could be pronouncing. Yes, thank you. I'm pronouncing that wrong. That the 536 volcanic eruption, which also cooled the temperature by about 3 degrees, I believe, in Europe around that time, basically was the beginning of this Ragnarok.
Right.
Yeah.
To them.
To them it was, absolutely. The impending sort of doom of the world. And
yes.
there's a lot of that in this sort of song, except that's also vague.
It's vague. So
it's not the origin of the smoke or the fog or whatever it might be. We don't even define it exactly, except through the name. Right?
Smokescreen. Smokescreen.
And in the picture you see on our social media, it clearly looks like there's smoke or something coming up behind the main protagonist.
The cataclysm itself, we keep vague. Is it a nuke? I don't know.
We
maybe.
have no idea.
Is it a volcano?
Is it a dust storm?
Yeah, like, so we don't really... Is it internal thought, even? Yeah. Is it now times... I mean, our picture makes it seem like kind of...
Yes.
But it's just an AI picture that I wish we didn't have to use, but it's just there to give you kind of a premise as to how it could feel to listen to the song.
Pretext to the context of the song, and the pretext is the open to interpretation.
And
is what we aim for.
Initially, when I was trying to pick, because we always pick these characters, right? I had this dude, and he looked just like Joel from The Last of Us. So I was kind of like, wow, that's been done. So I decided to just, I had like a priest character, but we didn't really want to take that angle. And I remember I was texting you about it, and you didn't like it either.
No.
So then it just kind of hit me like, well, we don't have any like women at all. So maybe like this girl can be part of the whole like zeitgeist of the cinematic universe that we've accidentally created. And it actually worked. Instead of like, I tried the priest, I looked at it and went, this doesn't work. But with the woman, it definitely works. So we're going with it. It doesn't have to be a woman. It's just a representation of a human. So as far as that goes,
it's a rather interesting song, I think, because anybody can tick the box in terms of who can fit into the protagonist role. It doesn't matter their sort of social position, their background, etc. You know, even initially, we thought it might not be a couple, but we've sort of moved towards this being from the perspective of one in the couple. Mainly being the female character.
Yeah. Although it doesn't really matter which one it is, because they're technically both doing the same goal. And once you actually get into the lyrics, you see that they're pretty collected. They're aware of the smoke screen. They're going through and they're seeing all the people panicking and running each other over. And they're actually somewhat judgmental on these friends of theirs who are now kind of went belligerent. And they're like, well, if we still work together, we could actually maybe get out of this. But apparently we're on our own here.
She starts observational, I'd say, in the song for sure, and then she gets to a point where she's telling some of the neighbors of hers and her partners, you know, who will listen to, because, you know, this is how to get out of here, sort of thing. Listen to me or not, this is going to get you. You know, you can't be like the guy from the Flintstones there. I wanted to say Barney, but it's not. It's Fred. Fred
Flintstone.
You can't hide in your house. It's almost like this is sort of a post-nuke thing.
Yeah,
it's going to.
That's the easiest
you're
one
gonna
to use.
What's the word? Asphyxiate if you hide in your house.
Yeah, if you stay, you'll die.
It's not going to happen. Yeah. So get in your nearest vehicle, something.
Yeah.
And she's basically turning into an anxious-ridden protagonist in the second part of the song, where the chorus is a sort of plea to this sort of angst about the future. Like, what's this going to bring afterwards if we can't see, can't breathe? There's no ease as we say in the chorus.
And then got to find my exit through the smoke screen.
Through the smoke screen.
Very
So the song
clear.
sort of leaves, I'd say like a couple of other songs in a cliffhanger type of
I
way.
suppose you don't know for sure that she gets out,
You really don't.
but it is assumed that she does.
Mhm.
And if we were writing an actual story or making a video game or something, then I would have it that she got away and she was the only one who got away.
Right.
But that's not what the song
That's
is
fair.
saying. The song is keeping it vague.
Like we said, it's one of our more open to interpretation songs,
Mm-hmm.
I'd say. So,
Yeah.
please enjoy.
Can't see, can't breathe. No, he's gotta fight.